corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need to know what's behind
Well,
it?
if these are the heads, where are the rest of the bodies?
Plus, if this is some sort, I say a chimney, there's some sort of production factory, then something's being made in here, and it may be something that's going to be aimed at the camp we're going back to.
Well, I mean, that assumes this has been converted to a production factory. I mean, again, the fires could be simply as Dother suggests, the corpses.
He needed to construct additional pylons.
Oh.
Get out.
Yes, but whatever is burning behind that wall has been burning for over a week.
Yes, or has it?
Well, unless they're throwing more things into there.
Right. Again,
Burning.
we don't know what's behind that wall. If we could confirm it, that would be just that one extra bit of information we can come back with that might be helpful. So, do you have any idea, Dother, on how we can get past this wall? I think it might be worth trying.
Dother, your initial inclination when you checked the wall was that there is a way to get through it, although it wasn't immediately obvious to you.
Can I use insight for anything? Is insight only for other characters?
Yes, most likely.
Insight can be used for a lot of things, but it's mostly just sort of
characters' motives.
It's mostly motives, that sort of thing. Or if you have any insight on a certain subject, you can sort of roll that.
I'm gonna try and see if I could remember hearing anything about this sort of situation. If I've ever heard of this sort of enchantment before.
Okay.
Would that be like a religion roll or something?
It'd be an Arcana check.
That would also be Arcana.
If you're talking about if you've heard it before, like then go ahead and make it a history check.
Okay. 11.
A history check.
This has not come upon your. You haven't come across this before, no.
Okay.
Have I come across it?
No, you have not.
Have I?
No, I doubt you have.
No.
Even if you roll high enough.
I've got an Arcana of 2.
Not Arcana check, history check.
Oh, history. Probably even worse.
Trying to think of a way to get through.
History 2.
Way through the tower.
I'm trying to be thoughtful, but my initial response to everything is try and smash through it.
I check if this is like religiously bound, like it only lets worshippers of some
Okay,
sort.
you don't have to do an Arcana check. You're going to do a religious check, see if there's something religious about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
As he says, he goes through every single check possible. Boom!
26.
Doesn't mean anything, though.
All right, Denora, I have some surprising news for you.
Ooh.
It's a wall.
Yes, I believe this is a wall.
Back
Think
in
about
the
tell
20th century,
me.
the men who built walls, and this is
Blessed
You heard
are the
that?
wall builders.
you'll take them.
I've heard stories of men who build
Built
walls.
from stone bricks. This does not mean that all walls are built from stone bricks. They can be built from wood, but this one is built from stone.
Oh, dear
I've
Lord.
even heard of a wall made of straw, but let's not go into that.
I'm going to examine the impaled heads on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Now, we have already concluded that these are people.
These are, in fact, impaled heads on a wall.
Well, I mean, do we recognize any of them from like people we saw in the army?
So you can't really tell. I mean, they're mostly
Gary.
they're
That guy owed me
heads.
money.
They're 10-day-old decapitated heads on a wall.
Oh, okay.
I think what this is
Oh, should I mention that it doesn't smell all that pleasant in there, or is that just
I kind of think, yeah.
we took that for a given. I think this is the equivalent of the holes in the dungeon in the Jason's other campaign. We spent like 2 hours on this.
Oh, God damn it! Do you guys want to maybe It's getting late at night. Perhaps you guys like to sleep on it.
Sure, that's fine.
I think we should get a safe enough distance to where we
Distance
can
from this, yeah.
be away from the tower, but at
Whoa,
least...
whoa. But we're inside. It's so safe in here.
I think we should actually move somewhere where we can see this door as well.
All right.
I say moving to a safer distance away, but we're still inside of the tower would be a fine idea.
What?
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 The hell did you just say?
I said moving so that we're a safer distance away, like the Norris just said, but we can still see the tower itself to see if anything happens during the night.
Oh, I thought
Inside
you
the
said, but we
tower.
were still inside the tower, and I was
No,
like,
in
what?
sight of the tower.
Oh, in
Oh,
sight.
okay.
Oh,
We should go away while staying right where we are.
that confused the hell out of me. What sort of quantum physics are you trying to pull?
I'm still trying to figure this shit out. All the heads are impaled on the outer wall, facing inward at the wall on the inside.
Yes.
You suspect they're all facing, or at least it looks to you, to your eye, that they all seem to be facing at a one singular point inside the wall.
Ooh, informations.
Oh.
Have you tried actually examining the heads with Arcana?
Their heads.
I'm trying to think. I've told you.
Do you want me to examine the heads with Arcana?
Do it.
Are there anything magical about the
Their
heads?
heads!
They're decapitated heads!
But look, you make it
The
sound like they're
chain devil
important.
is probably
Then
watching us going, what the fuck are these guys doing? Can I eat them already?
you make it sound important and then ridicule me. It's not fair.
Hey, I made the suggestion first, and I got ridiculed too, so...
You guys gonna set a sleeping order, or are you going to...
I think we'll use the same
I
sleeping
think
order
we
that we've
keep
done
sleeping
before.
order, yeah.
Okay. Make some rolls. Derp, 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 derp.
Can we take one of the heads and call it Bob?
No, you have
Hey,
to
keep
call
it as a
Murray.
pet.
The night passes completely and utterly uneventfully. It's very quiet during the night. Almost too quiet for some of you. There's not even the sound of a cricket during the night. Not even the rustle of a field mouse. Nothing. It is dead silent during the night. The morning rises, and you notice that the smoke has stopped from the top of the tower. Early morning, you see light shining through the various arrow slits on the eastern side of the tower. What's so funny, sir?
Sorry, I'm just arguing with Chris.
Use heal on the heads. Find out how they were killed.
Dear Lord.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
So the fire has essentially the smoke has stopped.
Yeah, it looks like the smoke has stopped and light is shining on the tower. You see that the tower is not the gray stone tower you expected it to be, but on the eastern side where the Demon Baron's armies approached, it is scorched black. As if the rock was actually almost oblivion, but not oblivion. I'm sorry, obsidian.
Shut the gates of oblivion.
Shut the gates of oblivion. It's scorched black on the east side, but it goes gray on the west side.
I think we should go inside, see if the wall's still there.
You can if you want. Jeez.
Okay, do we still get the same feeling of emptiness in regards to the tower that we did last night?
The same. It's the same feeling of emptiness.
Like we feel that it looks like completely abandoned. There's like nothing going on.
Yeah, the surrounding area feels completely abandoned. The tower itself, it echoes when you walk, when you speak. Your words echo through it as if it was empty. When you enter the tower, you notice that the light is shining through the eastern side of the tower, through the various arrow slits, and it looks like the rays of sunlight seem to pierce through the inner wall. and they don't exactly reflect. They just seem to just pierce through the wall, and as if the wall was absorbing the light somehow.
Weird.
It's made of pure black.
Do you remember? Hang on. Nora, do you remember if that was happening with your light spell last night?
I'm not sure. Was it happening with my light last night?
Yes, it was.
What if I cast Sun's Glow on one of these bricks? Would the world explode?
If they allow light through, then perhaps if you're casting light, you could pass through it.
It's
We could try lighting a torch and see if we could stick the torch through
Pass
it.
it through.
yeah.
Yes,
well,
I
still
can
have.
use Sun's Glow works on an object, so
Okay.
All right. So
So
here. So
Like,
he-
is
so
there any piece of shrapnel or bit of rock on the floor that I can?
yeah,
or-
take your
or-
pick, or you want to use a head on a stick.
I don't want to use a head and a stick.
I was.
Okay, I pick up a rock and do Sun's Glow on it and throw it at the wall, or just poke it at the wall.
So you use Sun's Glow on a rock and poke it with the wall.
Yeah.
The rock
well-
passes through.
All right.
Okay.
And you
Now,
can
can
do.
we? Is there some way we can actually do this to ourselves?
Well, yeah. Sun's glow could be.
This I can do it upon a nearby object. Would I be able to cast this on the wall itself? As
You'd be able to
create a
cast it on
doorway?
a portion of the wall.
Yeah,
One
can I create
square,
a
Doorway.
man-sized wall, like a doorway with the
you
Sun's
would
Glow?
one square of the map. You'd be able to do it too.
That'd be plenty.
Okay, can I cast Sun's Glow on one square of the map? And
Yeah, mark where you want to do it.
okay, I would like to do that. Oh, what the hell is your thing? Oh god, this tool is horrible. Yeah, what? Yeah, what Gav point that?
That would.
What did you?
This
All
tool
right,
is
stop
horrible.
pointing. Stop pointing. All right.
There.
There. All right, that'll work fine. Yeah, you cast Sun's Glow on that portion of the wall, and suddenly it looks like as if it opens up, almost as if like a pair of blinds just sort of gets pulled apart, and you can gaze and peer into the wall now.
Ah.
I ready my equipment because I
Yeah.
have
so
no idea
I-
what's going to be on the other side.
As the wall opens up from the light, you get this overwhelming odor coming through the air. This smells like death and nasty.
Can someone perceptive look through it before we
Yeah.
dare
I-
passing it?
I will one try to keep myself shrouded in the darkness that's nearby, at least as well as I can. And I think I am, of course. And I'm going to try to peer through onto the other side and see what I notice.
All right, you peer through, and you notice that this is a much larger rotunda than the other than the outside wall. Inside of it, it appears to be bodies, just bodies of everything: monsters, creatures, animals, and men. Many of them fallen people from fallen men from the battle that took place. Just strewn and littered throughout this place, all surrounding this inner wall. That seems to all the bodies seem to lead towards this one particular spot on the wall, which I will mark, which I will point at least point at or attempt to point at. How do I point? What am I
Space.
doing? What?
Spacebar. Whatever you've moused over will point. There you go.
Like that?
Yep.
All the bodies sort of circle around, but they all seem to be dragged towards the front here.
All right. I keep my weapons drawn, and I don't see any sort of immediate activity out in the field. So I sort of look back to the others, kind of motion to them, and then step on in a little bit further.
I will attempt to follow in stealthily. I don't.
You think you're stealthy.
All the bodies wake up like, what the fuck? It's on a sleep.
Yeah.
Keep it down out there!
It's hard to move around in here because of all the bodies that are here. It's for the purposes of combat, if it should happen.